And so the Comet Circuit begins with me, Stardust Saber 64, playing as a speed type. Princess Daisy was originally introduced in Super Mario Land 1 for the Game Boy, which I have heard is the third best-selling Mario game, but that was only from a Screw Attack Top 10 I remember watching one time. So that information might be a little outdated, but I don't care. So yes, swimming events as usual are pretty easy. Yay! I win! Pardon me. I just had some Frosted Flakes for breakfast. They're great! And now I'm just being a spokesperson. I hate myself sometimes.
Go!
Could have gotten closer to the green line, but I'm still in first.
Second, go!
Though I should still worry about my score being passed. Well, that failed.
Third, go!
Oh yeah, I just remembered. There actually is one little secret that you can do with some of these events. But I forgot to show it off until now. And unfortunately we're gonna have to wait on that until another event, until the next time we come across an event where we can do that secret thing I was just talking about. But it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see how badly I do at the trampoline.
Go!
And also, as I stated earlier, I am going to be waiting on using Mario and Sonic until the last two circuits in the game because, well, they're the stars of the show, so we might as well save the best for last. Also, if you mess up any of the button commands, then that'll reduce your score even if you do manage to still pull off the combo. See, my score is lower than last time I did Trampoline, which is disappointing to me. And yet it's still significantly higher than everyone else's. For the 400 meter we're about to do, I highly recommend a power or skill character because they have high stamina. And high stamina is a good thing for events like this, so Vector and Knuckles are probably going to have an easy time with this event.
On your marks.
Basically, you see that heart meter there? Try and keep your speed in the blue section of the thing. And try and shake the Wii Remote and nunchuck in a bit of a pattern so you don't go into the red section, which will drain out your heart meter. So watch yourself. And don't worry about your placement until near the end, because that's when it matters the most. Okay, when it says to sprint, hold the A button and then start shaking like you're in the 100 meter. See? Easy.
New world record. Not bad, yes. These are only games. Trophy awarded.
Yeah, the trophies in the advanced class circuits are just improvements on the beginner class trophies.
Now available.
And satellite circuit. What event comes with that
New
again?
event is now available.
Oh, our second dream event, Dream Fencing. Basically, Dream Fencing is like regular fencing, however, it changes things up a bit. You'll see what I mean when we actually get to it. And we will be using, Shadow.
Fine.
Shadow the Hedgehog is basically a clone of Sonic, at least in terms of how he plays out in most Sonic the Hedgehog games. But in terms of character, he was originally introduced in Sonic Adventure 2, often held in high regard as the best 3D Sonic game, and even best Sonic game overall by some fans. And yes, Shadow is considered to be a fan-favorite character of the series, at least prior to the game Shadow the Hedgehog, which pretty much messed up his character completely. Wow, I'm probably jinxing myself by saying this, but I'm surprised that I'm doing decently at this table tennis match here. And I just noticed, we're playing against Daisy, who I just played as, which is weird. Eh. Oh, come on! You know, using a chop is just... No wait, not chop, a smash is just cheap now. Though they are pretty easy to mess up as well. Gotta act fast when you see your opponent using a smash. Little thing I should mention, this game does have a multiplayer, in case you haven't noticed by now. And if you actually haven't noticed, and you have been watching along this whole LP, you are clearly blind or stupid. But yeah, this game has a multiplayer mode, and if you play any of the circuits in multiplayer, then you're not gonna get any of the trophies out of it. But hey, you can still either show off your skill to your friends, by beating them in the circuits. I'd say something right now, but it's not with the right character, so yeah.
Shadow.
What a coincidence. The next character we're going to be playing as is our next opponent. I like Yoshi. He's cute in some way. See? Smashes are easy to mess up. Mainly because they take longer to charge up, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna say anything this time. So far, so good. I doubt I can keep it up, but might as well try and concentrate. Oh my god. Let's see, can I hit Yoshi in the nose. And I'm confused. How is oh, god. So much for that. Anyways, how is Yoshi illegal? Well, it doesn't matter. You know, this is suddenly reminding me of that one movie, Forrest Gump. Because I remember that Forrest is actually a pretty good ping pong player and even played for the US Navy's team, which is odd when you think about it, but still.
Naturally.
So yeah, that took up a lot of time. Let's see, what event was next? I already forgot. Oh, right. This. Nah, I'm not accepting this time.
In lane 6, get set.
I will admit, I like the music for this event. Though when I start thinking about it, I'm starting to think about the mission mode of this game, which is starting to make me worry about how I'm going to handle it. Remember, if you want to meet the world record of this thing, then you're gonna have to have really fast reflexes and good eyesight. Also, Tails is doing the dog paddle. And now we're back to Mario. So I guess you're already seeing him, but I don't see this as counting yet. I don't count this as playing Mario just yet, because we're still technically playing as Shadow. Holy crap, I made the line disappear altogether. Kind of.
Naturally. New world record.
Oh, yay. Dream Race. This is gonna waste my arms.
In lane 1. On your marks. Get set.
I'm just gonna stay in last for a little while. And you might be wondering why. Well, I just want to see if I can get myself a Chaos Emerald or something. So far, it's not working. Though this is. FYI, a little tip. Well, actually, no FYI, but a little tip I can offer. When you're going over those 4 hurdles, stop shaking the Wii Remote. You're not gonna... Stop shaking the Wii Remote and nunchuck. You're not gonna lose speed, but you will be able to jump over the hurdles easier, or require less concentration. And if you want to get rid of all these boos, then just run over a dash pad or get the speed boost power-up or whatever. That's also how you cross those sand pits better. Haha, your boos don't work. All of a sudden I feel like I'm in a bar. And now for Dream Fencing. Dream Fencing is very interesting and quite different from before. You might be wondering why. Well, you replace the score with health bars. And you'll also notice some meters down at the bottom. Well, those meters actually do something. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. They do that. When you fill up the meter and get a charge, you'll actually... Your character will get a special move, which varies depending on what class, what type of character you're using. Like, seeing as we're using a, speed type character, we get, well, a flurry of fast, stabs. So basically your goal is to get your opponent's health meter down to 0, or empty it out before time runs out, or before your HP meter is emptied out first. Oh, come on! Also, watch out for skill types. They can they can throw a projectile that can also be blocked, but it is pretty irritating when you think about it. Oh, come on. This match is going nowhere. I could hear my elbow crack there. Also, with the special move, you can actually knock your opponent out of the ring. Let's see if I can pull it off again, because you already saw it earlier. Nope, not close enough. But I still won. But if you knock your opponent out of the ring, when they land in the water, they'll actually have an HP reduction when they return. So yeah, that takes care of the satellite circuit, and I believe that brings us to the sunlight circuit, which, alongside with its unlocking, we will get another new dream event, which is,
New circuit is
if I remember correctly, Dream Table Tennis.
New event is now
Yep.
available.
So yeah, that's that. Goodbye.